Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Greetings.
Today we were in the Stockade. I think these guys are wondering, what the heck is that gnome doing on the stairs? And today would be, today's Boxing Day. Good old Boxing Day. Let's do a Fire Blast here. Pyro Blast, see if there's damage it does. See if it finishes him off. Oh, we didn't get it off. But yeah, Boxing Day. Does America celebrate Boxing Day? Yeah, you guys do. You guys get all the consumer holidays. Because we just, like 5 years ago, we got Black Friday. That was something we didn't really have in Canada, but we've embraced it. Great time to get Christmas gifts, you know what I mean? Let's get everybody buffed up. Gotta drink some waters. Should get a decent amount of XP in this dungeon. I gotta make water for everybody. A couple people. I assume these guys have some, man. This is gonna be good. Sure, Flame Strike rank 2. We upgraded last episode. Good old mage life. Come on, somebody kill that guy. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go, we got him. That's scary, man. We almost pulled a bunch of stuff. This is a fun dungeon if you have like 3 mages. You can do some nasty pulls. Let's do a Pyroblast here. I want to see how much damage it does. I hope they don't kill him before I Pyroblast. Oh, not bad. Not much. 232 damage. Pretty much as high as it goes, because it does 239. That's the top end. Can crit though. Anybody asking me for water yet? Not yet. I give the healer some water at least. I don't know if he wants my water though. Maybe. No. USA PvP. USA PvP. That's a cool name. Imagine they have like every country on this server, like different PvP. Oh, looks like he needed the water. Zyclone of USA PvP. I wonder if anybody else needs it. Oh, ZK scroll up. Zyclone is it's the Pala. These are gonna hit hard, these fireballs. Yeah, Boxing Day sometimes has good sales. The funny thing is supposedly January and February have like some pretty good sales. Because those are the new, you know, the new sales, right? It's like supposedly those are arguably better than Black Friday. Because now it's like the next year stuff that was made in like 2004 is not as good anymore. Is he pulling stuff here? What's the plan? So I'm taking a smack. Get over to the tank here. So you can taunt him. There we go. Not bad. I thought we were a little low for this dungeon, but we're kind of perfect. Keeping up with the 24, or actually higher level than him. 24 Hunter and the 27 Paladin. Guy's playing Red Paladin. What a boss. Don't see many of those. So we need we need to slay a lot of these guys. Wish we could pull like 2 more mobs. This group can move pretty quick though. Only one that's slowing down a bit is me because I got a drink. Nice ring, arcane resistance ring. Not for us though. Quest, these guys have like a bandana quest, red wool bandana. Color of blood. Yeah, we gotta probably get that. Most likely do this dungeon again. I didn't really expect us to be in here. I actually wanted to do Shadowfang Keep and I queued up for Stockade. This is the great thing about being Alliance, man. You cruise to 30 with Stockade and Shadowfang Keep. And then once you're 30, you just go to Scarlet Monastery, and then you cruise to 40. Just hanging out in Scarlet Monastery. But we're going to do some questing. I'm not just going to dungeon farm the whole time. But we'll do a decent amount of dungeons because it is actually fun. Playing as a mage in a dungeon, especially if you're in a spell cleave. I want to do a few of those. And I think I talked about spell cleave before. What spell cleave is it's oh, nice legs. 160 armor, 5 agi, 6 strength, male legs. Insane legs. Congrats to the warrior. Who got it? No. Congrats to the Red Paladin. Atta boy. Take that warrior gear. That warrior. I wonder if that warrior has anything better. Warrior's buffed up though. He's got Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. Just pull the whole room. I'm the only one who can AoE though, so it's not really worth it. Got a chest here though. Let's keep on drinking. Keep getting. It's confusing. Roll for chest. Can we open that? It's never mind blocked. Yeah. We need a rogue to open that. And I heard something interesting about the new PlayStation game, Astrobot. So the Astrobot's is probably going to be PlayStation's version of Mario, Super Mario. I thought that's kind of cool. You know, that's awesome. If it actually becomes that type of game, like kids, like young kids, grow up and Astrobot is their version of Super Mario, that's awesome. I think that's really cool. Because, like, we need new stuff. You know, everything can't just be, you know, millennial nostalgia, right? Like Super Mario, the Sonic the Hedgehog. That's all you see. We need new characters. So I'm happy that we got some new ones. I hope it works out. I hope Astrobot does well. You know, it got Game of the Year, so that's cool. I know a lot of people didn't think it should have got Game of the Year, but you know, it is what it is. I think if it's considered the new, you know, Super Mario, then and if it's like the best platformer that's came out in, you know, years, and I guess it does deserve it. Right? You don't really see many platformers get nominated for Game of the Year. And Elden Ring, I think Elden Ring won, didn't they? When it came out, Elden Ring probably won. Wukong's a lot like Elden Ring, so like having like another Souls game win. Cause that's what won the player's choice, was Wukong. So I don't know. I didn't play either game. I wish I did, though. Put it on the list. Games I hope... Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is us. Bro, just line them up. Just stay alive. Keep them up. Keep them up. Stop moving. Good. I'm gonna die. Health bar? Nova? Perfect. Do you have any more mana? Evo? There we go. This is our time, man. I've been waiting for this stage. On him. That's right. That's why we were brought into the dungeon. We could do a pull like that. And that's why I want to do Spell Cleave. I forgot about talking about that, but it's pretty much a group with 3 mages, a priest, and a tank, either a bear druid, warrior, even a paladin, something that could survive a big pull. And sometimes they run it with 4 mages. Sometimes the mage can go in and pull. And groups them up. And the way they do is with ice block. Just go in, pull a bunch of stuff, ice block, blink out when your ice block's is done. And then everybody starts AoEing once you group them up in ice block. And then they have like a rotation on Frost Nova, like you don't want to use them all at the same time, right? So one mage will use it, then the next mage will slowly AoE everything down. It's gonna be fun. I haven't done it in a long time. It's my favorite part about playing mage is AoE farming. And PvP. PvP is pretty fun as a mage too. PvE gets fun though. Once you start going fire and in AQ 40, gets really good. What the heck?
How are we doing on these quests? So we got all the prisoners slain. We still need convicts and insurgents. We got to get that Red Wool bandana quest. Gotta look into that. We're in the insurgent wing. Insurgent convict wing. It's one thing I always hated about playing as a tank. In vanilla, like, you go pull, range attacks, they run back to the range, because the range pulls threat. And the range just sits there. And you have to run back and fetch the mob until it didn't bring it back.
I always didn't like that. That's why I try to run in when I pull threat. It just allows the tank to just turn around and taunt. I gotta watch out here. I might pull. Alright, we're not going in these two spots here yet.
Probably gonna come back.
Just go in. Can do it.
This tank's playing it super safe. Especially for someone who has like
These regen pod, health pod, rallying cry, the Dragon Slayer, you should just be going for it.
especially just when you only got to pull like 3 mobs, like
You could handle a 3-mob pull.
him and the healer for sure.
Those get hit pretty hard. What the heck are they laughing about? Paladins. It's the paladin who laughed.
I think red paladins are considered to be the worst DPS in the game.
For vanilla. But that sure does change though. In TBC and Wrath, you can get much better.
Not better than warriors though.
They get pretty good.
Get to start seal twisting in TBC, which is it's fun. Red becomes a lot more fun in TBC. I think that's why people say TBC is like the perfect version of classic, I guess you could say. But some people really like TBC more than vanilla. I think TBC is cool. It's good. Like all the classes are pretty damn good in that expansion. There isn't like crap, like classes that kind of suck. Like Boomkins is one. They just have trouble keeping their mana up. And same with Shadow Priests.
Getting a little rebuff here. Be cool to play a red paladin though. You know what's cool about playing a red paladin on Alliance? Usually red paladins, they just give them the rag hammer. It's a legendary weapon that you get from Ragnar, so you gotta craft it. It's really cool. Oh wow, look at that. Little AoE opportunity here. Stockade, we need that. But we're not going to need it. It's going to be an all greed. And we won it. Nice with a 97 roll. See, they just knew we needed it. We need it for engineering when we eventually go engineering. I think we need 10 of them. They are worth 21 silver on the auction house. The botters are probably botting them up, guys. Just flooding the market. I knew botters were going to come to these servers, but I didn't know it was that brutal. Just cam Deep Fury, guys. I don't know if I should AoE here. Should I do another one? Another flame strike? Just do another flame strike right here. He's tighten a bit. This is when we go in. We've built up enough threat. I can just dump all my mana. See you later, Cam. Yeah, it's a good time to evocate. You can just do this. Still got aggro. Wish we did more pulls like that in this dungeon. And with 3, like, think about that. We had 1 mage. Imagine 3. That pack would get demolished. Like, you could probably, like, with mages, you could probably, like, pull, like, this room. If your tank can survive this room and this room. He just has to survive long enough just to group them up. Once they get grouped up, then the mages take over. I don't think I'm gonna AoE here. Spread the damage. Resist. Wish we still have the sand outfit on. That should be an hour, cool, like an hour, but since it's vanilla, it's 30 minutes. Dang mage users. Dang, he hit hard. And their spells. Right? He's talking about me? Or is he talking about the boss? Yeah, mage users, man. Mage life's the best life in WoW, I think. That or warrior. They're all pretty cool, though. Whatever class you play is pretty... Hunter's a lot of fun, too. Rogue. They all have their, you know, unique class benefits and you know, positives and negatives. I just really like mage. I think they're like one of the most fun to play. You gotta like AoE farming though. Blowing up like a big pack of mobs.
I'm not even that great at it. There's people that are amazing at it. That pull like entire dungeons. I've done that a couple times. In can't believe I forget the name of the place. In Maradon, I used to try. I practiced that pull. Pull pretty much like half of Maradon. Maradon's a pretty big dungeon, and people used to get power leveled that way, and then they nerfed it. Can't do it anymore. I learned from a guildie who was doing it. He taught me the route. We had like a guild mage who would power level people up. Like that's all he did. He'd come home from work and he'd just power level people. You could do, you know, you could pretty much do all of them. You could do Scarlet Monastery, Cathedral, Graveyard. Graveyard's a pretty easy one. You could also do Maradon. Like you could get literally power leveled from 30 all the way to 60 pretty much. Another one was Strat. I think Strat Dead or Strat Live. It's like a good AoE pull there that you could do. Spreading it out a bit here. We got them all together. Good. Damn. Focus on Basil's right. Oh, the tank died. Polymorph this guy. Just poly him and then kill Basil Threat. Get him down. I'm just gonna focus on polying. Nice, now we just kill this guy. I'll tank him. Pull him all the way to the back here. So yeah, you would go from Scarlet Monastery Graveyard to all the way to Cathedral. And then you go from Cathedral to Maradon, and then from Maradon to Strat Life. Or just Strat Home. And then you'd be 60. You might have to do a little bit of questing in between, but you literally wouldn't even have to play your character. And you would get, you could just have someone power level you to 60. You get quite a bit of XP per pull. And people were selling runs for like 5 to 10 gold per run. You got respawns. Looks kind of good. That looks kind of weird, actually. This is so weird. I don't like that. I'm trying to get a screenshot here. Oh, all these guys. They didn't pull. But that's why they took it out of the game, because it became something botters would do. You know, gold farmers. That's how you would farm gold. As a mage, you just do carries and make tons of gold. I bet you gold sellers did it for sure, 100%. So they got rid of it. And then in TBC, Paladins took over for Paladins and Mages could do it because Paladins became insane for AoE farming. They could do Stratholme. And they could help out level people up in there. They could do SM too. Paladins became like amazing, man. After vanilla, they're pretty damn good in vanilla too. Like especially Holy Paladins. Paladins are literally the best tanks in TBC and Wrath. That's it. I guess we should do something like this. And do something like this. Like, yeah, that looks kind of cool. Somewhat. There we go. Nice, we did it. Stockade down. And everybody left.
Greetings. Your efforts in the Stockade were valiant, adventurer. It's obvious this problem is bigger than the both of us, but you have performed well, and for that, I am thankful. Without Thread to lead them, hopefully the riots will be more controllable. We shall see. I must say, after a half hour, I hardly expected you to come out, but it seems I misjudged you. I'd guess then that you didn't get much useful information out of him. But I know a thing or two that might be of interest to you about Thread's activities. During the first years of Thread's imprisonment, he never had any visitors. I figured that he was no longer of use to the Brotherhood, so they abandoned him. Anyway, a few months ago, that all changed. He started to get regular visits, once, maybe twice a week. It was a strange man, the quiet type. I had my suspicions, all his papers checked out. His documents claimed his name was Malik. Here's his description. I don't think he'll be coming to visit Thread anymore.
Yep, no more visits. Alright, so now we're going to turn in this quest here, the Curious Visitor. Oh yeah, GG's, guys, GG's. My bad. It's a good run. Didn't get any loot, but it was good. Let's see what's in the stockades. There's a staff, 8 intellect staff. Rather use my fire damage staff. And nothing else. Looking for greens. That's about it.
You need something?
Yes, Travisine, what have you found?
Malik? No, the name doesn't sound familiar, and neither does this description, but it could be anybody. A former stonemason, one of the Defia's Brotherhood. Though if he is as well connected as Thelwater suggests, perhaps someone else might recognize him. Let me think. I really haven't a clue, adventurer. There is someone else who might be able to help you, and it so happens that he owes me a favor for, well, let's not get into that. Master Matthias Shaw of SI. 7 can be found in the barracks in Old Town. Shaw has his thumb on most of the shady or underhanded dealings of the city. If anyone knows, it would be him.
Alright, let's go see Shaw. Might as well just keep this quest chain going until we get... I think it's going to bring us to the wetlands. I think. I'm not too sure. I know there is a quest chain that does do that. And off to Old Town we go. Rogue headquarters.
Welcome to SI. 7 headquarters, adventurer. Be careful.
Greetings. Well, what service can I be to you? Description of Thread's last visit.
What? What's this? Yes, I think I do know who this man is, but his name is not Malek. Assassins wear many names and many masks, discarding them as they lose their usefulness. Another alias known to be used by this man is Marzin, though even that is surely not his true name. Regardless, he is an assassin and I know a good deal about him. Marzon is currently under the employ of Lord Gregor Leskovar, a lord of shady reputation, even given the corruption of the nobility of Stormwind. That Marzon would be contacting a member of the Defias and have ties to Leskovar. Having killed Van Cleef and Thread, it would be hard to see Leskovar brought to proper justice, as your evidence is nothing without their testimonies. That is not even considering the fact that Leskovar is a noble and well-connected. It effectively makes him above the law. You'll need other help. I loathe to do so, but there is someone I know that will aid us. You'll find Trias in the trade district of the city.
Good old Trias. This leads us to, I think this leads us to wetlands. Speaking of fortitude, maybe?
You're kidding. Shaw wants my help again? Of all the nerve. The Defias Brotherhood, you say? Well, you're certainly the bearer of wonderful news, aren't you? Next, you're going to tell me that Deathwing is still alive and attacking the city.
Yeah,
all right,
he
tell
did
me
that.
everything from the
Deathwing
beginning.
did that.
And don't leave out something you think might not be important. I need to know it all. An interesting tale and not one to be taken lightly. Yeah, I can help you, but what you need to do is divvy out a form of justice that's not legal if you're to see this through to the end. Leskovar and Marzin need to be dealt with, and swiftly. Do you think you're capable of such a thing? You decide. If so, then make haste to the castle and find an old friend of mine, a gnome named Tyrion. He's been watching Leskovar now for a couple weeks. He should be able to help you end this.
All right, guys. Well, I don't think we can infiltrate the castle. Level 31 quest. Could try it, but it'd be a rough one. So what I think we're going to do is I might head to the bank quick. We'll get rid of this Mossagat. I might send some of the stuff in the bank to our bank alt. We have a little bit of space. And then we're going to pick up Speaking of Fortitude. And I think that's all we would want, right? The Color of Blood. There's the 10 red. Damn, we should have picked that up. That was the other quest we need for Stockade. When we come back to Stormwind again, we'll pick that up. We will do Stockade one more
Welcome
time.
to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
I'm just going to send all this stuff to the bank alt. Hold on to a little bit of stone. Should I just hold on to a little bit? Send this too, why not? Got some eggs. Some Graku mince meat fruitcake. Level 40, we can use that. We got that for doing a Winter Vale quest. Anything else I want to put in there? I don't think so.
Light
Oh yeah,
bless you.
the books.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
Oh, nice. Medium height. Yeah, that's sold. And then Tiger's High sold. Nice. Made a little bit of coin. Go and send some stuff over to the bank alt. That should be enough. I don't know if we need to send anything else. Maybe this linen cloth. Yeah, we'll send the linen cloth. See if the bank alt can sell it. And then we'll sell this junk.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for
And
you?
then it's off to the
Light
cathedral. Should be selling this food too. We need to get her cooking up. I might look into that. Like maybe we'll just go farming a certain mob that we can. We have clam meat. We could actually make boiled clams. Coyotes. Maybe we could find like a place to farm coyotes. Make some coyote steaks. Find a place to slay some boars, because you want to get a little bit of XP while you're out there farming.
to just, you know, slay grave mobs. We'll have to look around.
I'm giving a speech on the fortitude of the spirit, and I'd like to recite passages from a particular book on metallurgy.
Oh,
The
that's
Stresses of Iron. A
that's
copy of this
out
book
here.
should be in the Royal Library within Stormwind Keep. Can you retrieve it for me? If so, then may the blessings of the light be with you. The Royal Library is very large, but the head librarian, Milton Sheaf, knows each shelf like it was his own son. Speak to him. He'll retrieve the book for you.
blue leaf tubers. Let me pick that up later. Speaking of fortitude, Kristoff, and then ink supplies. We got to go all the way down here. We'll save that for later. And we'll just head to Deepwater Tavern. I forgot that it's like it's mostly in Stormwind. These are good quests to do together though. All right, here we are back at Deepwater Tavern, guys. Next episode, we'll probably do a few quests here in the wetlands. Maybe we'll head out and try to level up our cooking a little bit. But we also could make our way over to South Shore and, you know, get a group going for Shadowfang Keep. That would be fun. That is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.